When it comes to short-term investing, let's be honest, hardly anybody knows what they're doing. So in this video, I'm going to be starting a brand new challenge. We're going to be doing some beginner trading on Robinhood. So the point of this is to show you that you can start investing your money and start growing your money as opposed to just letting it depreciate in the bank through inflation. I did do a little bit of a challenge video a few months ago, and we turned 4K into 20K through AMC and Arie. I'm not going to lie, we got pretty lucky with the timing there. But since then, I've made some pretty awful moves and lost a lot of money. The biggest loss I had was on stock ticker FUV, which is a company called Archimoto. They basically sell these like little electric vehicles. Not really that crazy of a company, but at the time I thought they may pop off, and unfortunately I literally caught the peak. I bought this stock at like $32, which is quite literally the peak, and now it's sitting at about $15. So we lost like 5 grand on that one stock alone, but I'm here to redeem myself. I don't care about those losses anymore. I learned from that, and now we're building up a portfolio that I can be proud of and that you guys can be proud of as well. And just as a quick disclaimer, I'm not a guru. I'm not trying to be a guru of any kind. I'm just doing this for fun. I'm not here to sell you anything of any kind. I'm just chilling, trying to invest some money in the stock market with my homies, aka my YouTube subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, make sure that you subscribe to the channel with notifications so you're up to date on my videos. So we're starting this challenge with the current portfolio that I got going on right now. So $6,500, as you can see on my screen. Now, as you can see, I'm pretty balanced. I've learned through my mistakes. I'm not just day trading out here. These 4 stocks right here, Target, Walmart, Google, and Costco, I'm probably going to keep these in my portfolio until the end of this challenge just to see how they compare to like the swing trades that I'm doing, to see if it was just more worth it to just hold on to these stocks as opposed to just buying and selling different things. I think it'll make for a good experiment, and hopefully we can make money with both. That's kind of the goal. So of course, we don't have enough money here to really be day trading, so I'm not really going to attempt to day trade at all. I also don't really like day trading in general. It's just way too stressful, and I mean, the main reason why I like investing is to grow my money while barely doing anything. Day trading, unfortunately, even though it seems like light work, it's pretty stressful mentally, and besides, the shorter time frame that you use to trade, the harder it is to actually make a profit. And this is actually a principle that also applies to e-commerce. Like, if you need to make money this week and you just started out your e-commerce brand, that's like nearly impossible. However, if you're willing to stick to your store for like 3 months, the likelihood of success is much higher. And it's the same thing with stocks. Like, the longer you're willing to hold a stock, the easier it gets to actually make it a profitable trade. But anyways, the first stock that I chose here is Target. So here's basically the summary. Target operates as a general merchandise retailer. Everybody in the US knows about Target. They're huge. And as you can see on Simply Wall Street, which is like, in my opinion, it's kind of like hacking the system, having an account on this thing. It's a really good way to do some easy, simple research, which of course you should research the stocks that you buy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit lazy when it comes to that sometimes, so this is perfect for me. And as you can see, they actually say that the stock is still undervalued even at this price, and it's expected to continue growing really consistently. So I'm really excited for this one. Again, I'm probably gonna hold this for a long time. We'll see. Since I want this portfolio to be relatively balanced, I'm still gonna mostly swing trade just so that we can actually grow the account quicker. Otherwise, this series is gonna take forever, but I mean, at the same time, I'm not really in any sort of hurry. Now, the next stock is Walmart. Now, this is basically the same thing as Target, but they have a bigger wholesale and distribution operation going on. So they're actually really big when it comes to e-commerce, and I really like that. So as you can see, it's really undervalued, and that's a really great sign. So that's why I want to continue to hold this one. I think Walmart is a great company, and I don't think it's going anywhere, especially given the e-commerce landscape that we're in right now. So pretty dope. I'm glad that we're holding this. I feel pretty confident about this stock pick. Now, the next stock that I have, which I don't even own a full share of this one, is Google. Now, Google is a pretty insane company. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I definitely think Google is gonna continue to be like a winner take all type of company. And as you can see, even at the current price that it's at, it's heavily undervalued. The fair value, according to them, is $4,300, which is a lot higher than what it is now. So this is another one I'm super confident in, and I'm really comfortable holding this one for a very long time. And the last long-term stock I got going on is Costco. Now, Costco keeps the cost low. If you don't know what Costco Costco is. It's basically a membership-based grocery store type of thing. So if you've never been to Costco, you probably are a little bit confused, but basically you pay a membership and you get access to these warehouses full of products at really discounted prices. So it's actually amazing. I love Costco, so that's another reason why I decided to buy it. And according to Simply Wall Street, again, Costco is super undervalued, and I agree. I think Costco is sick, so I'm happy that I own it. Again, very comfortable owning even just a single share of that. Now let's get into the more ambitious sort of trades here that we're doing. Now, as you can see on this account, I own a little bit of Dogecoin. Now, this was kind of a mistake, but whatever. I'm also planning on holding Doge for a very long time. I think crypto is still in its early adoption days. So I think Dogecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the main ones that people talk about are going to continue to skyrocket. So I have 3,600 Dogecoins, and I do see Dogecoin hitting $1 someday, especially with Elon Musk getting involved. So this will be a nice little bit of gains for this account. But here's the one I wanted to talk about. This is the main trade that I'm taking on episode 1 of the series. It's Wish, and so far we've actually been doing pretty good. We got a 4% return. I'm not gonna be buying a Lambo just yet, but we're getting there. But basically what Wish is, it's a mobile e-commerce company in Europe, North America, South America, and internationally. So it's kind of like Amazon in a lot of ways, but they operate internationally. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of Wish as a company. Like, I don't shop on Wish at all, whereas with the other companies, I actually genuinely like them. I mean, you're watching this video on YouTube, which is Google. Basically, I use YouTube a lot. I love YouTube, so I love Google, I love Costco, I love Target, I love Walmart. Wish, on the other hand, I'm like a little bit iffy on. However, I do see the potential with this stock. And if we take a look at the Simply Wall Street here, guys, we got some pretty good news when it comes to this stock. It's 75% undervalued. So they see the stock at a fair value of $40. If we hold until this fair value, we're basically gonna 4x our account, taking our account from $6,000 to $20,000+. So that's basically the goal for this. Now, I do have some targets in which I'm gonna start taking out some profits. So for example, so once we hit $20, which would be like basically double, I'm gonna take out my initial investment. So my initial investment is about $3,800. So if it does hit that mark, I'll probably take out about $3,000 and then invest that money back into the companies that I showed you I love, that I know are gonna be really consistent. But honestly, that's my plan. I'm not exactly sure if I'm gonna stick to that yet. This gives me a lot of confidence in the stock, so I don't know. I may end up just holding it and sending it and try to make as much money as possible with it, but we'll see. We'll talk about that when the time comes. But that's basically episode 1 here. As you can see, the portfolio percentage of my Wish shares is about 59%. So the majority of my portfolio is in this particular swing trade. Like, the goal of this series is not to day trade. Again, I don't like day trading. I don't really want to day trade. My goal is to make as much money as possible with the fewest trades as possible. You know, it may not be the most exciting, most like YouTube engaging series of all time, but I don't care, because I think this is fun. I think this is cool, and I hope that at least one of you is gonna follow along with me here. But I'm gonna try to do regular updates on this just to show you how it's going. And the overarching goal of this is to encourage people to invest their money and not just let it sit in the bank. I mean, if you're really scared of doing swing trades like this, you could just buy the long-term stocks that I showed you that you know are not gonna go anywhere and just let them ride. It'll actually be really interesting to see how those compare to this investment right here. So with that said, let me know what you think of these picks. Let me know what you think of this video in the comments. I would love to have some conversations about this, and drop a like on this video if you found some sort of value. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to keep up to date with my videos, make sure you subscribe with notifications on. And that's it. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.
Nike's on my feet, keep my cipher complete like